Good afternoon. Back at you in my usual location. It's a nice sunny day out with the clouds rolling through, but so far the sun is shining. So I wanted to be in a nice sunlit location even if it's too cold to be outside. I don't do many videos outside. Um, Here with me today is a 7-pot white. This was also sent to me by Mike. Again, there'll be a link to his channel down below. Been pretty busy, haven't had a lot of time to watch many videos. I've caught a couple of his, and like I said before, really nice guy, really solid, up and coming chili grower, and he's just really cool. So yeah, check his channel out. There's the link down here, and I'm gonna do a before and after again. So I'll cut this in half. And I'm going to edit some footage out here because I'm going to be taking the seeds. So, ooh, smells pretty damn hot. Okay, so there's before. You can see some droplets of oil in there. See those right there? Ooh, lighting is good to show that. Okay, so it's split in half. Okay, shaved off like 3.5 minutes here. Here's an after shot. I took out the seeds, and so we are going to see how she be. 7-pot white. I had to make another edit just in case somebody calls. I went and turned the ringer off on my phone. Trying to get the extraneous stuff out of these. So, alright, here we go. Yeah, I think we can do the whole pod. Sweet, faint tang. Very fruity. Again, watermelonish, like the White Bhut. Hitting really strong in the mouth. Ugh. That's low right in the throat, really strong under the tongue, the whole tongue, because I chewed it up so much. But it definitely hitting strong. I'd say this one's a little hotter than the White Bhut. Either of the White Bhuts I've had were pretty mild compared to this. This is really hitting hard. Ooh. Building really strong and low in the throat, coming up the sides, underneath the tongue. And actually my whole tongue is starting to feel pretty swollen. And it's hitting really, the sting in the throat. Really starting to sting. Low in the throat. And it's hard to talk. This is really intense. Low in the throat. Sweating. Nose starting to run a little bit. It's a whole superbly stingy around the perimeter of the back of the tongue into the throat. Lips are burning a little bit, but it's all in the mouth and in the throat. Definitely feeling this one. Whew. Tongue feels like 3 times its size right now. It's really building strong. Ooh. This is an intense one. It's not. I'd say it's on the cusp of the super hot. This one feels a little hotter than the Fatali I had a couple weeks ago. But it definitely, I wouldn't say quite super hot. Pretty close to the boundary. I put these ones at like 500,000-600,000 maybe. Flavor-wise, very similar to the White Bhut. Kind of more away from the main 7-pot, like the red, yellow 7-pot type flavor or douglas or anything like that. I'd say a little bit more close to the Habanero end of the spectrum. They was a really bright fruity flavor. It's really hard to talk through this, I apologize. A little bit more watermelonish. And again, a little bit less so, but faint of those citrusy hints coming through. Kind of grapefruitish or pommelo-like. Lips are starting to come forward a little bit more with the burn. Just little crackles. Again, mainly still, this whole time it's been riding really strong in the throat. Although that is calming down a little bit, but the sides of the back of my tongue just it's like pushes forward, comes back a little bit, pushes a little closer to the front of the tongue, kind of in lightning bolt zigzagging kind of pattern. Oh, it's rough. I'm getting a giddy, almost a giggling sensation low in my throat now, like I want to laugh because it's a weird stinging. This one's really kicking up the drool too. Alright, well, I'm going to do a little 5-minute later here so I don't drone on for too long. See you in a few. Okay, here we are 6 minutes later with the white 7-pot. It's still going at a pretty good level. It's tamed down, but whole top of my tongue still, I can feel it under the tongue. Roof of my mouth is a little bit numb. Lips are still burning a little bit. Low in the throat. Faint warmth going down and settling nice in the stomach though. So, yeah. Awesome flavor on that one. Really intense watermelonish and with the citrusy grapefruit-like hints at the end for the aftertaste. I can actually still taste it a little bit. And yeah, really crisp, really juicy, sweet, and a little bit tangy, but not too much of either of those, so it's a good balance. And that one didn't have as much of the bitter as the White Bhut did. So yeah, really good stuff. I like that one. I would definitely recommend growing those. Really nice. And they would probably make a really good powdered as well. So, yeah. Thanks, Mike, for sending me those. I'm working my way through them all. I'm closing in on my 300th pepper review here. It's going to be a special one. I'm not going to do anything over the top, but since my tolerance is up, I might go for a little bit more gusto than usual. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and thanks for ducking in, and I'll see you guys at a later time. Bye-bye.